So, Paul Fowler, the adjudicator for this year's National Drama Festivals Association's British All Winners Finals at the Albany Theatre in Coventry in July, and a former chair of the Guild of Drama Adjudicators. So, how exciting will it be to be back adjudicating again after the terrible year that we've been through?
Well, it'll be fantastically exciting for me. It's 15 months now since I've adjudicated a drama festival, but really, I mean, although I'm the adjudicator, it's much more exciting for the teams and the participants in the festival. Really, they'll have been itching to get out and about and putting plays on again, and I can imagine that for them it'll be a real thrill. It's them that get the real buzz out of performing, and while it's great for me too, because obviously I wouldn't be doing the job if I didn't really love the theatre. They're the stars, really.
So there will be a lot of people perhaps in Coventry who are used to going to the theatre, to the Belgrade or the Albany, or going to Stratford nearby, but have not been to a drama festival as such before. So can you give us an idea of what they might expect?
Well, I suppose the easiest way to describe it is like the sort of FA Cup of theatre, in a way, of amateur theatre, community theatre. Companies from all over the British Isles compete in competitive drama festivals. Some of them are one-act plays, short plays between about 20 and 55 minutes. And then there are some festivals that only have full-length plays, the sort of plays that you would see in the West End or at your local theatre. And the All Winners is a sort of triumphant bringing together of all the best of those festivals and giving out some prizes at the end of it.
So what can the audience expect over the course of a week-long drama festival?
Well, on the surface, each evening is just like an evening in the theatre. The audience will come in, they'll watch a play. The different bit is that at the end of it, I'll get up and tell them what I thought about it. Hopefully, enlightening them on one or two of the perhaps the more obscure things that they've seen that evening. Celebrating what's good, making some suggestions where so that the teams can improve in the future, possibly. But it's a very celebratory thing, and it's a very positive experience, or it should be, for all concerned. Enlightening, I hope, for the audience and educational, but also for the teams concerned as well. We point them in the right direction. On some nights there will be just one full-length play. On other nights, two or sometimes three shorter one-act plays. And it's that sort of unique mixture that makes the All Winners so very special.
For an audience member who's not seen an adjudicated performance before, I mean, it's very much, it's an integral part of the show almost, isn't it? Of the entertainment.
Yes, it's the sort of third act, I suppose. If you have a conventional play with an interval in the middle, I'm the third part of it, and once you're used to it, it becomes very much a part of the evening. And for some people tell me that it's their favourite bit of the evening when I go up there and sort of, particularly if it's an obscure or difficult play, I can sometimes add some enlightenment as to about what they've just seen. But on other occasions, it's to do with improving the theatre practice of the teams concerned as well, or the companies concerned, making suggestions in a positive way to them as to how they might be able to improve their theatre craft, art, and practice in productions yet to come.
So what the teams get out of it, the participants get out of it, is professional guidance on what they could have done differently or better, or alternative ways of approaching their production.
That's right. I mean, I of course, I don't pretend to know everything, and obviously, I'm a human being and a regular theatre goer like many others, albeit an informed one. So I often couch my suggestions to them with, you might want to try this, or you might explore further in this area or that area, or perhaps if the set had the door over there instead of over here, it might make a more effective stage picture, that sort of thing.
Are there any specific things that you find yourself looking for, that, you know, there are key ingredients for a really successful production, which becomes in your mind a candidate for, you know, to win or a category, or to become or to take a prize?
We want it to be as smooth and seamless as possible, and we want everything to have been given its due importance. If you see what I mean, everything to be given its due weight. It's no use having the two best actors in the world if they sit on a chair, you know, down in the corner and just chat to each other. You somehow have to bring the performance to life, and that's what the job of the director, together with the cast, to do that. You also want to make sure that the setting is the right one for the play. That's not to say there's only one way of doing it. There are many, many ways of doing it. I mean, Shakespeare would have died out a long time ago had not visionary and clever and talented people brought something new to his work. So we're looking for that as well. But we're looking for it to be pacey. We're looking for it not to drag. We're looking for the company, most of all, I think, to bring out the meaning of what the author has written and bring it to life in front of us, before our eyes. I think that's the most important thing.
And so, your role overall in the whole scheme of things is to bring this expertise and to kind of pull things together at the end of the evening.
Yes, I guess so. In terms of the adjudication, I mean, I stand up, I get up on the stage immediately the play has finished. I provide the audience with a bit of context, tell them what sort of play it is and the sort of things that we're looking for from a performance of that play. And then I reflect upon what we've just seen, making suggestions where necessary, giving praise, hopefully, to those that deserve it, and encouragement to others, making suggestions in other areas. So it's quite a complex task that we undertake. Hopefully, the audience will get something from it, and so will the company concerned as well.
Well, we've all missed it. We've all missed theatre. You must be very happy to be going back again, and you will have seen hopefully a provisional lineup for the All Winners in Coventry. It looks very strong, a very strong program.
I've received it today. I've seen it for the first time today, and it looks fantastic. There's plenty of contemporary plays. There's all sorts of different performances, from things that are very familiar, like Dylan Thomas's Under Milk Wood, to a play that was a hit in the West End a couple of years ago, Pressure by David Haig, and a very intriguing and an unusual piece, which is a series of monologues called Queers, which is, again, cutting edge stuff and very much contemporary theatre. So that's just three off the top of my head from the full length entries, and all of them different from each other. And the fourth of those plays is a two-hander American play, which is quite well known, has been around for quite a long time. So a huge diversity. Some of the names, when I look down the list of companies, I'm familiar with, some not. And it looks to me, running my eye down the list, that the very best in amateur theatre in the UK are pretty much represented at the All Winners, and that's just how it should be.
Well, let's hope that we have a pretty memorable evenings of entertainment in Coventry at the Albany Theatre between July 18 and 24, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be great to see you there, and we really look forward to hearing everything you have to say, and the huge contribution that you will make to the enjoyment of the audience will be there.
Whatever I have to say, I'm tremendously looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to the plays and actually being in the theatre again. That's the main thing, and I encourage anybody that's at all interested in the theatre to come along and have a look. Who knows, you might get hooked on festivals.
We'll see you there. Thank you, Paul.